Morning class. Today in this lecture we are going to discuss the next point in our fourth chapter. Our fourth chapter is error detection and correction. In that we discuss in this lecture that is error control technique. There are mainly two types of error control technique. First is the stop and wait ARQ technique and second is the sliding window technique. The sliding window technique again divided into two types, that is go back and in and the selective reject technique. Before going to start our today's lecture, first of all we discussed the previous lecture point. In previous lecture we discussed the flow control technique. Flow control technique means flow control coordinates the amount of data that can be sent before receiving an acknowledgement. Means how much data sender can send is called as a flow control, and it is one of the important function of data link layer. In that, flow control is a set of procedures that tells the sender how much data it can be transmit before it must wait for an acknowledgement from the receiver. And receiver has a limited speed at which it can process the incoming data and limited amount of memory in which to store the incoming data. There are mainly two types of flow control technique. First is the stop and wait technique and second is the sliding window technique. In stop and wait technique, the flow control in this flow control method, the sender sends a single frame to a receiver and waits for an acknowledgement. Means at a time only one frame we can send in this technique, and the next frame is sent by sender only when acknowledgement of a previous frame is received. And this process of sending a frame and waiting for an acknowledgement continues as long as the sender has data to be sent. There are main advantages of stop and wait technique is it is simple and each frame is checked and acknowledged well. And disadvantage of this stop and wait technique is that only one frame we can send at a time, and it is inefficient. Means if the distance between the devices is long and the propagation delay is much longer than the transmission delay. Next point we discussed in a previous lecture is there are mainly three methods for handling the network congestion. First is the buffering, source pinch message and the windowing. The sliding window protocol is the next flow control protocol. In sliding window protocol, multiple frames are sent by the sender at a time before needing an acknowledgement. Means in stop and wait only one frame we can send at a time, but sliding window protocol or sliding window technique, multiple frames are sent by the sender at a time before needing an acknowledgement. This is the previous lecture's point. In this lecture, first of all, we will discuss the error control. What is meant by error control? Error control includes both the error detection and error correction. The meaning of error control is how can errors to be detected and corrected is called as a error control, and it includes both error detection and correction. In data link layer, the error control refers to methods of error detection and retransmission. Error control in a data link layer is to maintain the frames being transmitted and received are in a sequence and to make sure the frames haven't been distorted due to the transmission error. It allows the receiver to inform the sender if a frame is lost or damaged during the transmission and coordinates the retransmission of those frames by the sender. Suppose at the receiver side, suppose any frame is lost or damaged during the transmission, at that time receiver coordinates with the sender and retransmit of those frame which is lost or damaged. Means error control. Error control in a data link layer is based on a ARQ. ARQ means automatic repeat request. Whenever an error is detected, specified frames are retransmitted. In a data link layer, the term error control refers primarily to methods of error detection and retransmission. Error control in a data link layer is often implemented simply anytime an error is detected in an exchange, specified frames are retransmitted, and this process is called as a ARQ. Or we can say that error correction in the data link layer is implemented simply, okay? And suppose anytime an error is detected in an exchange, a negative acknowledgement is returned and a specified frames are retransmitted. This process is called as a ARQ, means automatic repeat request. Error control in data link layer is based on a ARQ, which is retransmitted of a data. And there are mainly three cases. First is a damaged frame, next is a lost frame, and third is a lost acknowledgement. Let us see these three conditions. First of all, in addition, there are mainly two types of errors. First is a lost frame, second is a damaged frame. What is meant by lost frame? The frame fails to arrive at the other side is called as a lost frame. For example, because of a noise, burst damaged a frame so badly it is not recognized. Okay, means at the sender side, the data is lost is called as a lost frame. And damaged frames means what? A recognized frame does arrive, but some of the bits are in a error, have been altered during the transmission, is called as a damaged frame. Means the data is reached at the receiver side, but there are some error in a data, so it is called as a damaged frames. These two types of error is occurred during the transmission or in this technique. The most common techniques for error control are based on some or all of the following ingredients. First is the error detection, second is the positive acknowledgement, third is the retransmission after the timeout, and fourth is the negative acknowledgement and retransmission. Error detection means what? Error detection uses the concept of redundancy, means it adds a repetition of bits or it adds the extra bits is called as a redundancy, which means adding an extra bit for detecting errors at the destination side. Positive acknowledgement means the destination returns a positive acknowledgement to successfully received error-free frames is called as a positive acknowledgement. And retransmission after timeout means the source retransmits a frame that has not been acknowledged after a predetermined amount of time. And negative acknowledgement means the destination returns a NAK, means negative acknowledgement, to frames in which an error is detected, and the source or sender retransmits that frame is called as a NAK and retransmission. Next point is error control mechanism. There are mainly two types of error control mechanism. First is the stop and wait, and second is the sliding window. In that sliding window, mainly go back and end and the selective rejector methods are introduced. First is a collectively name for such error control mechanism, including stop and wait, go back and the selective repeat. Here stop and wait is equal to simple flow control technique, that is stop and wait flow control technique, plus timer is added whenever the sender sends a frame. At that time, sender is equipped with a timer that starts every time a data frame is transmitted. And here sequence number means acknowledgement number and the frame number is included. First of all, stop and wait damage the frames. Before going to here sender sends first frame. Here frame number is 0. At that time, here S is the sequence number and R is the receiver number, or we can say that S is the variable and R is also variable. Here frame number 0 is sent or data number 0 is sent by the sender. At that time receiver receive that frame and give the acknowledgement to that sender. Here acknowledgement 1 is sent to the sender. After giving an acknowledgement, sender sends the next frame, that is frame 1. This is the main concept of stop and wait method. Next point is the stop and wait damaged frame. There are mainly three possibilities or three cases. First is the damaged frame, second is the lost frame, and third is the lost acknowledgement. In stop and wait damaged frame, here first a sender sends the data. Here data 0 is sent by the sender and receiver receives that data. After receiving the data, receiver sends the acknowledgement to that sender. Sender, after giving an acknowledgement, sender sends the next data, that is data 1. Here again receiver sends the acknowledgement. Here suppose data 0 is sent by the sender and error in frame 0 is occurred. At that time receiver sends a NAK, means negative acknowledgement, and it requests to the sender to retransmit that frame. Here sender again sends that data and receiver acknowledge for that data. This is the main process of damaged frame. Suppose here data 0 is damaged. At that time receiver request to that sender to retransmit that data. Stop and wait, it is extended version of stop and wait flow control. This is stop and wait ARQ control or ARQ technique. It is extended version of stop and wait flow control, because in this stop and wait control we assign the sequence number to data as well as acknowledgement, and here sender sets the time for sending a data, or it is equipped with a timer that start every time a data frame is transmitted. Here sender keeps a copy of last frame until it received an acknowledgement. Here sender sends the data and it keeps a copy of a last frame until it receives an acknowledgement. For the identification purpose, both the data frames and the acknowledgements frames are numbered alternately, that is 0 and 1. Here 0 and 1. Sender has a control variable, that is S, we will see in a previous slide, that holds the number of recently sent frames, that is 0 and 1. Receiver has control variable R that holds the number of next frame expected 0 or 1. Here sender start a timer when it sends a frame. Here sender start a timer. If the acknowledgement is not received within allocated time period, the sender assumes that the frame was lost or damaged and resends it. Here suppose sender sends the data and the acknowledgement is not received within allocated time. At that time the sender assumes that the frame was lost or damaged, or receiver sends the NAK message to the sender, that is data is not received by receiver. At that time sender retransmits that data. Receiver send only positive acknowledgement if the frame is intact, means frame is correctly received by the receiver, and the acknowledgement number always defines the number of our next expected frame. This is the damaged frame, means data is received but there is an error in a frame, so that receiver sends an NAK, means negative acknowledgement for that data, and request to the sender to retransmit that data. Next condition is stop and wait ARQ with the lost data frame. In a lost data frame, suppose the sender is equipped with sender is equipped with a timer that starts every time a data frame is transmitted. Here suppose frame 0 is transmitted and here timer is a start. If the frame never reaches to the receiver, here frame is not received by the receiver can never acknowledge it positively or negatively. At that time, the sending device waits for an acknowledgement or not acknowledgement frame until its timer goes off and didn't receive either ACK or NAK frame, then the sender retransmits the last data frame or restarts its timer and again wait for an acknowledgement. This is called as a lost data frame. Damaged data frame, in this technique only sender sends the data, receiver also receive that data, but there is error in the frame, so that it requests to the sender to retransmit the data. But in lost data frame, sender sends the data and suppose the data is lost. At that time, receiver can never acknowledge it positively or negatively. At that time, sending device waits for an acknowledgement or not acknowledgement frame until its timer goes off. After timer goes off, it didn't receive either ACK or NAK frame, then sender retransmits the last data frame. This is the third technique, that is lost data frames. Next is the stop and wait ARQ with the lost acknowledgement frame. If suppose the sender sends the data and receiver gives an acknowledgement for this data. After that, suppose sender sends the second data, that is frame 1. At that time, receiver receives that data and gives the acknowledgement to that sender. At that condition, suppose acknowledgement is not received by sender, or acknowledgement is a lost term. At that time, sender assumes that the data is lost and it again sends the same frame. Here in this situation, receiver receives the duplicate copy of that frame and then discards it and waits for a next frame. Here, if ACK or NAK frame returns by the receiver is lost in a transmission or in a transit or in a transmission process, the sending device waits until its timer goes off, then retransmits the data frame. Here, receiver sends an acknowledgement, but acknowledgement is lost during the data transmission. At that time, sender waits for an acknowledgement until its timer goes off, then it retransmits that data. Here at that receiver side, if receiver receives the duplicate copy of the frame, then discards it and waits for the next frame. Means except in frame 0, frame 1 is discarded. Okay, means duplicate copy of one frame is received by receiver. This is the lost acknowledgement frame. Here there are main three methodologies or three retransmission of data in three cases. Mainly first is for a damaged frame, second is for a lost frame, and third is for a lost and acknowledgement. This is the stop and wait ARQ. Stop and wait ARQ is a simple stop and wait ARQ technique, flow control technique, plus timer is set by the sender when it sends the data, and sequence number is given to the acknowledgement as well as for the frame or a data. Here we sequence number assigning alternate sequence number we can assign to that frame. Suppose frame 0 is sent, acknowledgement 1 means frame 1 is sent by the sender. Here again frame 1 is sent means acknowledgement 0 is sent by the receiver to the sender. Next point, advantages of stop and wait ARQ. It has both flow and error control techniques. Means here in stop and wait technique, it contains both flow control as well as error control techniques. Means in error control, it detects and retransmits the data, means it correct and detect the data, and flow control means how much data we can send or sender can send to the receiver. It has a timer implementation. When sending a frame or data, the timer is implemented or timer is assigned when frame is sent. Disadvantages of stop and wait is efficiency is less and only one frame we can send at a time, and timer should be set for each and every individual frame. This is the main disadvantages of stop and wait ARQ or stop and wait protocol. Here, to improve the efficiency or multiple frames should be in a transition while waiting for an acknowledgement. For this technique, we use go back and N ARQ and selective repeat ARQ. Selective here. Selective reject ARQ. This is the sliding window protocol, and in this go back and NARQ technique, multiple frames are sent at a time, and selective reject technique also multiple frames are sent at a time. This point we discussed in a next lecture. Thank you.